Hey guys, Woody here. It's the last day of TMEA. I didn't do any vlogging before now because I've been so busy with all the sessions and everything, but I wanted to give a final look here. I'm in the instrumental section here. You can try out all of these instruments and stuff. It's really cool if you've never been to any of these music conferences. They're a really cool experience to really get out of your comfort zone, try some new instruments, see some new interesting instruments as well, which I think is a really cool opportunity. Yeah, so this is the last day. Everything's kind of packing up here. But I just wanted to give a little bit of a look at what these exhibits are like and just the size of this convention and the amount of music educators, the amount of educators and musicians, period, here is awesome. And the community here is great as well. There's a lot of great ways to meet people, and the professional development is awesome. I've gotten to meet so many great people, and people coming up to me talking to me about band and stuff, which I think is a great community to build on. There's just nothing really like the music education and just the music world in general, because we're all here for the same thing, just to get better at what we do and to express our love of music, which I think is incredible. Like what better way to have a convention than just to get a bunch of band people together, or choir people, or orchestra people, and put us all in the same place. And I think that's probably one of the most incredible things about this whole thing. So over here we've got all of like the brass exhibits and stuff, and you got those cool trumpet players that are always playing double G's and stuff. Not gonna lie, played a few of my own, and I also bought a plastic P trumpet. It'll be a toy. But yeah, it's such a cool environment here. They've got pianos, but one thing that I was really excited about was the digital workstations and stuff that they have going on. Some of the digital audio workstations and software that they have going on here. I did some demos of those, and I think that's a really cool thing, because oftentimes you don't really get to talk to the people who make these softwares. It's more of just an online shop. And so with all of these exhibits, not just the digital ones, but all of these exhibits allow you to ask questions and interact with the product that they're selling. And they're also offering discounts and stuff, which is also a great bonus to such an activity and such a conference like this. So, but yeah, being able to try out these instruments and try these new instruments and things that you wouldn't really have access to, or trials to, for products, I think is excuse me, really cool. So, but yeah, different brands and stuff. Like typically I'm a Yamaha user, or like a Bach, but they have different brass companies that I've never really even heard of that are up and coming and trying to make cool and unusual new instruments. And I think that's awesome. I keep saying that, like, that's awesome, but honestly, I'm kind of in shock about this kind of environment. There's plastic instruments. You've got weird, like, crazy plastic instruments over here like those. There's certain things like that. It's just absolutely crazy to me. But there's just such a wide variety of activities to do, such a wide variety of instruments, such a wide variety of everything. So as we come over here, coming through the like con exhibit and everything, and then I wanted to show, there's some plastic instruments over here that I thought were really interesting. But while I'm walking over there, I can kind of talk about just the sort of some of the sessions that I went to. I went to an incredible conducting seminar with Larry Livingston, conductor Larry Livingston, and he was such an inspiration and a great insight from his clinics. I went to a brass clinic as well. I was talking about natural trumpet, which is really neat. Here's this exhibit over here with the plastic instruments. I think is really funny. But yeah, there's stuff for everyone here. All sorts of different instruments. Look at all of those. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. It's just a crazy environment here, and something that's very unique, especially TMEA being the biggest one with all these educators and all these connections. It's just a fantastic environment. I'm going to show you guys these plastic instruments real quick. All of these plastic instruments.
I would maybe just take a picture.
Plastic clarinets, and also they have beginning recorders and beginning flutes that you can actually transition students. You can transition these students to working on flute by taking away the recorder part and allow them, like beginning band students, more of elementary. You can really get them to get the feel of using a real band instrument while giving them the color is very interactive, And they have these buttons here as well, which I think is it's fantastic because oftentimes, like elementary kids, they have trouble covering the holes on their recorders, and this kind of gives them the ability to do that with these plastic fingers. And this flute thing is really cool because they get used to playing this, but then you can take this off and then it's playing just like a normal flute, and they can kind of get the feel for that. And I think that's a really good tool to have for like beginning bands or even like upper level elementary schools. This would be a great resource. So that was just one example of these exhibits and the kind of resources that are here. These great resources that you can use in classrooms of all different levels and all different sorts of things and everything. I think that it's incredible to be around so many great ideas, up and coming ideas, new stuff. Sorry, my face is like in the camera right now so that you can hear me because it's so loud in here. But unfortunately it is the last day, but I've had an incredible time, met some incredible people, and I'm already excited for next year's conference as well, especially being a band director, being a first-time band director, first-time educator, first year, and being in an environment like this. There's just so much growth. Like, I've just been soaking up all the information, all the energy. It's a really great thing, and I've enjoyed this whole experience. It's been awesome. Like, I am at a lack of words and a lack of adjectives, I guess, to describe like the experience that I've had right now. But so it's been an incredible ride. This whole half a week that we've been here since Wednesday. It's now Saturday, so everything's gonna start closing up here in about an hour and shutting down. The all-state bands are performing tonight. I unfortunately can't make it to that. I will be heading home. But yeah, that's about it here from San Antonio. TMEA 2020, the 100th year of TMEA, celebrating this year. What a great year to get started in music education. What a great year to experience this kind of event. So with that, I'll let y'all go. Thanks for watching. If it just may be you, and I will see you in the next video.